Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're really excited. We're going to watch the season finale of The Boys season 2, which is called What I Know. What do we know?
I know Homefront are the worst ship in the world.
Yeah, well...
They're toxic as fuck, but kind of oddly perfect for each other in a horrific way.
Aww.
Like, I hate them both, but... I mean, I'd rather he was focusing on Stormfront than Becca.
Yeah.
Becca?
Well,
Yeah.
they did steal the child, so, you know.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
So Stormfront and Yeah, that's right. Stormfront
and
Homelander. I get so confused now with the ship and mixing them together and everything. But both of them have basically taken Ryan, which is just awful. So I wonder if Becca is going to enlist the help again of I mean, she's not got much else to do really apart from go to Butcher for help.
That'll be interesting.
Obviously, Lamplighter killed himself.
Self-immolation. Not a good way to go.
We've discussed this many times, but being burnt alive is like my least preferred way to die or, you know, experience. It's just not something that I ever want to do. So that was pretty awful. And then Huey cut off his hand and used his hand to get them out, which doesn't work at all, but whatever.
Well, I'd heard all the kind of wannabe movie scientists that like, oh yeah, it wouldn't work if you cut the hand off. Their big thing is always that it wouldn't have any body heat to it. But because his hand was still smouldering, it would still have the heat.
I suppose so, yeah.
So in theory it might work.
That's quite funny.
But horrible. Yeah.
Well, Maeve obviously stepped in to help Starlight by feeding an almond joy to Black Noir. So I wonder if we'll see anything from Black Noir if he's still recovering from his...
How'd you like these nuts?
Nut allergy. Well, he didn't.
He did not like these nuts.
It's quite funny that he's got such a, quite a big, you know...
It's not exactly kryptonite.
No, but, almondite. That's not a thing. I'm just making that up.
I think it sounds like a bad almond milk brand.
Yeah. So we've got the Deep and A-Train kind of with the Church of the Collective people.
They've cancelled Eagle the Archer, who they are no longer fans of.
Which I think A-Train's not really... A-Train kind of...
He's not a fan of them not being a fan.
No, I think he realises it's all bullshit. So... and then obviously we had the hearing and lots of heads got popped.
That was...
So the question of who that is, I think we had our main suspects was either Cindy, obviously, because she can explode people, so that kind of makes a lot of sense. But you also said it might have been the leader of the Church of the Collective.
I don't think you hire an actor of Goran Visnich's calibre and have him as such a minor role. Yeah. He's got to be there for a reason.
And going through, editing it and stuff again, it does seem that he was like, oh, I've got a meeting with Vought and we'll have your rooms ready and stuff like that. And he did kill the other speedster, which would make room for A-Train to come back.
He's making all the right moves.
Yeah.
All the right head-exploding moves.
So that's a possibility as well. So, obviously, just as a smaller thing, on the last episode we had Kimiko and Frenchie get a little bit closer.
I was glad to see that.
Yeah, she started to teach him sign language, which was pretty sweet. And we obviously had a visit from Butcher's dad, which I don't think is going to come into play much in this episode, apart from just making him real pissed off, as we saw at the end of the episode.
As if he needs any more reason to be pissed.
Yeah, I know. And then all the boys are together with Starlight and Starlight's mum randomly. So
that was such a funny scene, seeing them all arrayed on the sofa. And
she was just like, can we not? You're all smelly and weird. So that's quite funny. But yeah, so really excited to see. We've both kind of seen a couple of
minor
spoilers, which is pretty difficult to not see when they're all over the internet.
And when they're in Amazon's trailer. Thank you very much, Prime.
Yeah, so we feel like I saw that from the beginning of the season, the whole season trailer. The opening shot is something that hasn't happened yet, so it kind of indicates something that's going to happen. But otherwise we have no idea really what's going to happen in terms of how it's going to wrap up and how it's going to get to certain places. So yeah, really excited to get into it.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. So If you enjoy our content and you want to see more reactions from us, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and then smash that notification bell so you'll be alerted the moment we upload anything. So.
And do let us know if there's any other shows that you want to see us react to, anything that you'd like to see us do in the future. Just let us know in the comments down below. And yeah, if you're ready,
I'm ready.
let's get into it.
Let's do this.
How sure are you?
As sure as he was that the bomb was going to work in the last episode.
Hey, can't you kill her?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
What if I testify?
Oh, I thought she agreed.
State convicts don't have a ton of credibility.
Maybe I know someone who does.
Maeve.
Huey?
See you later.
That was a bit like, Huey, come.
Yeah. Why are you not standing permanently to my left?
Yeah.
Alright, so you didn't do this, and there's no supervillains on American soil.
None that we know of.
And that means
You do?
it's Edgar.
Maybe. I mean, he is pretty smart, especially for his kind.
See, I knew it was going to come into play.
Yeah, she is such a bitch.
We're this close. No more screaming fans or any of that dancing monkey shit.
I think he likes that stuff.
We have to make
Yeah.
sure
That look on Homelander's face, that struck me as a, why am I with this bitch?
Yeah,
look.
well, he looks like he's not
Last I checked,
Yeah.
100% drinking her Kool-Aid.
I need you to testify.
against Vought, against Homelander, Stormfront. I'm tired.
Who chills at home in that outfit, though? Like,
They're hurting people.
it's not comfortable at all.
And we fuck.
Oh.
Yay!
They took him.
Oh, shit.
Damn right.
Who's got him?
Who else would have him? Come on.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot about you.
Oh, she's not the time, really.
Are you all close with Billy?
Yeah. Honey. Sure.
Why the hesitation?
Because it's Billy. You can't get that close.
Let's just say he ain't really close to a lot of people.
I'm close to him.
All right. Let's just guess anyway.
So you think he's in the tower?
He's not in
Every-
the tower.
Well, every time we've
I'm
seen
gonna go do a little digging.
Homefront together,
Hey, Billy.
Ryan's not been there since they took him. So what, did they just take him and just leave him somewhere?
I've just been Googling all the names of the
Oh, left it with Ashley.
I would feel lonely too if I was cooped up all day by myself in this West Elm Death Star.
He's not in Star Wars either.
How about we take a field trip?
Is this the theme park?
Yeah.
Oh, he's freaking out.
They probably need to kind of ease him
in.
in.
Yeah, he's never
Oh
been
shit,
out.
he's got powers.
Oh,
He's gonna
yeah.
freak out and kill someone.
Because he does understand how it must be for him.
Yeah, I mean he's being oddly nice and
It's-
it's
He didn't even wait for Stormfront.
he didn't.
Whoa! I was gonna say how to get in, but he opened the door, I guess.
No.
It's just a cool trick, isn't it?
We're even now, bitch.
He's gonna help. Oh!
Holy shit. Is this true?
Why are you doing this?
Because
Back in.
why?
So I need her gone.
Just give up on them. And yeah, fuck that nasty bitch.
I'm just saying, like if they could get Daddy Homelander with a bit of Becca kind of calming him down, Maeve, a nice A-Train, redeemed deep.
Yeah, they
you
could
can
have a
It
decent
really is
7.
just Stormfront that needs to.
Well, Homelander's still a twat though. But...
Yeah, but I think we could redeem him with.
And Black Noir seems pretty.
Yeah, he can fuck off too. But he's a vegetable now, so he's a peanut.
Will you ask Mario? Stormfront's good at making people angry. Maybe you should take a look in the mirror, mate, because that bitch should bully you.
Yeah.
Of course she
Yes.
does.
Been saying this.
But it's not about me. I can't lash out. That's a white man's luxury. You have my word.
Wow.
I will get Rebecca and Ryan somewhere safe. No, not Becca. Becca stays with me.
Oh.
That's the whole point. That he's raised by his mom. Find him a new fucking mom. I'm taking my wife back. That's the deal.
That's
very
not
good.
her deal.
When Rebecca shows up at my
Mm.
doorstep begging to be reunited with her boy.
Come on, Butcher. You're smarter than this.
I'm sorry. We're just so many people.
Really horrible but interesting seeing him be
I remember the first time I was in a
a
crowd.
good dad.
Probably
Yeah.
bother you.
I was terrified.
What'd you do?
Killed them all.
They found me 80 miles down the I-9, crying my little eyes out.
You cry?
Yes, I'm a man, so not in a long while.
It's quite sweet.
Yeah. So you made me feel sorry for him, but I hate him. I don't want to.
I feel like this could be the only thing that could turn him.
Yeah.
Aw, he just said
And he
loves
actually means it.
someone. Oh,
It's actually sweet. And then Stormfront's going to ruin it.
paint a big swastika on his forehead.
I guess you all fuck all.
Nope.
Well, we definitely found fuck all. I'm not sure I'm using that term properly.
Well done, you two.
Oh,
This'll do
give him
nice.
praise and everything.
He's in a good mood. He's got Becca back.
Getting the kid back in.
Trying to not act like a prick in front of her as well.
Let my big black eyes watch you.
We're in. Of course, we're in.
Did he want them in, though?
All right,
He wants him to help him.
let's get a shift on.
Oh, is this all the the liberty, the
Yeah.
Nazi stuff? Okay. Oh, this is getting really good.
Keep going.
And then nuking a figure of the D.
He has to get really angry though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it. Sometimes it helps to imagine someone you hate.
He doesn't hate
Hate
anyone.
anyone.
But at home, when I say hate, I have to put a quarter in a swear jar.
Well, there's no swear jar here, so you can hate away.
But I don't really hate anyone.
Aw.
Well, that is very sweet.
She's got
Brian.
plenty of people you can
Yeah.
hate.
It's not something we can afford. We're under attack.
We are?
Doing it to him as well.
Bad guys want to hurt us just because of what we look like.
Oh,
Just because of the color of our skin.
That's you that thinks that, not them.
Really?
You crazy bitch.
It's called white genocide.
Oh my god, you are the fucking worst.
but he's not. Homelander's not okay with all of that. No.
Nope, he's absolutely fine with that.
Go for it.
You're gonna be
Imagine.
fucking kidding me.
Swear, Joe.
What?
Oh,
What?
She's actually shook.
yeah, because they put it all over the internet that she's a Nazi.
Good.
Oh fuck.
She's going far.
She's angry.
Photos showing Stormfront with Nazi high command,
Ooh.
including Goebbels.
Oh, I'm so excited right now.
It's catchy.
Amazing.
Meme force is already in full effect.
No, stay here.
Oh fuck. Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's all about to go
Fuck.
so wrong.
My guts are like in my
Yeah.
chest right now. I just. Is he going to want to go with her though?
I said so,
Oh
yeah.
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 Come on. Who's that?
That's my husband. It's all right. Come on.
Take my car. Get them both to marry.
He's doing a good thing.
Yeah, he is.
The plan just changed.
What? No, you have to come with us.
I
Stupid.
cut a deal that when I got Ryan, that I would call Vought, they were going to come and take him away, and that you'd never fucking see him again. Fuck me, I couldn't do it.
Well, he's done the right thing. And
And
he's been
he's left.
honest. But fuck, they're in trouble.
There, this is just. This is all spiraling so out of control.
If Butcher just hadn't done that in the first place. But I guess
But
he
he had
needed
to
their
do-
help,
yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I hear you say, Butcher. What's going on?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Where is my son?
I'm kind of on his side a bit more than I was before.
Where's my son?
Oh.
Maybe not.
Where is my son?
But he does care about him.
Without you, I don't care.
I was going to sell you out. I fucking might do it again.
You didn't know, and you didn't, and you won't.
You can't have a cunt like me around that kid. I
true.
don't want to pass my shit on to him. You gotta let me do this one fucking thing.
It's the right thing.
It is, but it's just...
And because of it's because of what his dad did to him in the last thing, and he doesn't want. He's scared he's going to ruin.
He's scared he's going to just turn into his dad and then turn Ryan into him, and the horrible cycle continues.
And Ryan's much more of a risk because he's got fucking superpowers. Imagine Butcher with Homelander's superpowers. You know what I mean? For once, you really did the right thing.
I don't like this camera angle.
No. No! 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 No!
Is it bad that I'm more worried about MM?
There you are, you slippery little bitch! I'm assuming it's you who sent all those lies to the press. They're not lies.
I can't. I hope that Ryan's okay. Fuck.
Ryan's a superhero.
All of them, I hope. Yeah, he is. Oh no, well, Becca might be dead then.
No, they can't kill Becca.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
People love what I have to say. They believe in it. They just don't like the word Nazi. That's all.
Hey, Ryan.
Ryan.
Nah, he's built of sterner stuff.
At least Ryan knows now that second mummy's not fucking cool.
Yeah.
And what are you laughing at?
The only noise I've heard her make.
She says the truth is, she's gonna stick her boot up your Nazi kitty.
Pussy man, it would have been so much
Yeah,
better if
it's clearly she didn't say Kitty.
Oh, this is sick.
It's going down.
Fuck. Oh, just get out of there, Huey. You can't do anything to help.
You are the least useful person in this area code.
Holy shit.
This is why you don't draw attention to your secret weapon before you use it.
Come on, Kimiko, though.
That's their secret weapon.
Well, she's fought her once and didn't win, but...
Just because she froze, now she's...
Oh. Oh, no! No!
That can't be real.
She can't have killed her. No, come on. Kimiko can't be dead. What the
I knew it was being too nice between Frenchie and Kimiko.
Hey, Crouch.
Yes! And Kimiko's alive!
Yeah, how? Did she just snap her neck?
She did. I told you she's fucking X-23. Healing factor, bitches. You are fucked. You are storm fucked.
The fucking girl power in this, man. Oh, I didn't expect Maeve to turn up. I can't speak. Look at the boys. It's not the boys, is it? Girls do get it done. But Homelander's going to turn up at some point.
And then there's that.
Oh yeah, she can fly. No one else can do that.
Get wrecked, cunt!
That was fun though.
That was awesome.
Just go to check all the boys are okay. It's good.
Like, about as much use as tits on a bull. Oh, and he is absolutely drenched in blood.
Shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Come here, Ryan.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ryan, do it!
As if he's going to go towards you.
Take the fuck away from my son.
She is like a fucking cyborg demon. Whoa!
Yes!
That was sick, Becca.
Don't you dare.
Come on, Ryan.
Come on,
Come on, Ryan. Fuck.
People stop trying to shoot her. It does fuck all.
She is scary.
She is.
She's like the fucking Terminator. She is Terminator. She's like a robot. Come on, Ryan.
Come
Come on,
on!
Ryan. Yes! Oh, can he control it?
I hope so. Oh, please don't tell me he's
Killed his mum as well. Oh.
Oh! Gave her the full Anakin.
Sorry.
No. 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 Oh, poor Ryan. Oh no. Oh my god. It's not his fault. It isn't.
It's just, yeah, freaking badass.
Come on, Butcher, do the right thing. Oh no.
You promise that you keep him safe.
No. The last words should have been to Ryan, to be honest, not to Butcher.
Yeah. But I mean, I think at that point, Ryan's too traumatised to go anywhere near her, which is going to traumatise him more in years to come, but it's understandable why he would.
Come on, Butcher, please do the right thing. Please. Please.
You're on a roll
please
right now.
Punish him. I'm scared, though, because you never know with Butcher how he's going to react to that.
Come on, dude, you're at a crossroads here. You can go to Nice Guy World or Cuntville. Don't do it.
Come on, Butcher. Give him a fucking hug.
Yeah.
Butcher. Oh no.
This is going to go so wrong.
I swear she's a fucking cyborg. She is so creepy. She's like short-circuited.
Factory reboot.
Ryan, you do this?
I didn't mean to.
Let's go.
No.
Come.
No. What? I'm so scared. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh no. Come on, Butcher, do the right thing. He trusts you more.
He's mine. What, are you gonna blow yourself up? Save that little shit. Fucking murders your wife. I promise. Having your wife.
Stop. You're gonna let them go.
Because she's got that video.
And if I don't?
Yeah.
You're gonna stop hunting Starlight. You're gonna leave me and Elena alone, or I release this.
I don't think he cares at that point.
I'll destroy everything and everyone.
Great. As long as everyone sees what a fucking monster you are. As
No
long as
fucks given.
never loves you again.
Oh. He was so close to being kind of okay.
He's fucking close, man.
Butcher didn't want to be his dad, though. This is all just awful.
Yeah, this is... I don't know what I was expecting from this show. It was obviously going to be a horrible, horrible ending, but this is...
It's amazing and horrible at the same time.
Yeah.
But if Homelander wasn't the worst person in the world, he is going to be now.
Yeah.
We believe that
Oh God, here we go.
was the sole perpetrator of the attack on Washington.
Why is Starlight back in the 7 though? Why does she even want to be there? Like,
Thanks to the heroism of Queen Maeve and Starlight, Stormfront has been neutralized and is being held in an undisclosed location.
oh, she's still
I would
alive.
personally like to apologize to Starlight. And I know that you and Maeve are two of the most loyal friends that I could ever have.
Oh God.
You really don't.
We are your heroes.
Oh, God. He has just completely lost the plot.
We still don't know who's popping heads.
I think we're about to find out.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
PDR. Private data.
Oh fuck.
No one
He's about to get his head popped.
Long ago. Isn't that right, A-Train?
Oh no.
That was you? Dude, I didn't know.
Oh, shut up.
Fuck him. I would never go behind your back. I think it showed initiative. You're back in. Fuck yeah!
Is the deep knot?
I'm back too, right? Right? I'm anti-Nazi. I'm sorry, deep. Peace out, bitch! Fuck Fresco.
Oh, really hit him where it hurts there.
I really thought we were going to get a head pop there.
Could you?
Me too. I really want to know who's doing it.
This here belonged to your mum. She gave it to me a long time ago and told me it will keep me safe. And it has, mostly. Now your mum is going to help keep you safe.
It's so sad that she's gone. Oh, they're taking him. He's not. He's not staying with Billy.
Remember what I told you.
Don't be a cunt.
That's a swear jar, definitely.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Yeah, I mean...
But he's smart enough to know that even being with his real dad and having a parent wasn't the smart thing to do. Is he having a wank?
He's having a wank.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
a weird kid.
I have enough dirt to ruin a dozen suits. That is, of course, if you're open to expediting the church's tax-exempt status.
Small price to pay.
There's something more with this guy for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's not him.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong.
Is it her?
Who the fuck is that?
It's AOC.
It is. Not one of the good ones.
Is it her, or is it like a
No, I think it's her.
doppelganger?
Asked for. Thank you. I know 2 o'clock is waiting. Thank you.
Hugh Campbell. I don't know how to repay you for what you did.
You know, I can think of a way.
Not blowing up my head.
You can give me a job.
No. Well, this is
You
what.
serious?
This is how next season's gonna go.
When can you start?
Okay, I have like a million questions right now.
So many thoughts.
I mean, one. Okay, that was amazing.
That
That was an
yeah.
amazing finale.
Absolute best episode yet.
And even though I saw, and I knew what I knew, it didn't. It wasn't right.
It
if
was,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was still amazing. Every minor spoiler that I saw was basically nothing.
Well, so mine was
compared
obviously
to the cavalcade of ridiculousness they just unleashed upon
mine
us.
was Stormfront's end, or it was like the scene in the fucking trailer where
Covered in blood.
Homelander's coming down covered in blood crying, and you're like, well, it's either going to be Ryan or it's going to be Stormfront. But then that's not even true because she's not dead.
Yeah.
But she's fucking terrifying.
She is.
Like, she was literally Terminator. Like, she was like a fucking cyborg. And the fact that when she had her legs and stuff cut off, was that, I don't know if that was stress or what, but she just, like, rebooted into just talking, like, fucking German. She literally seems like a cyborg. Is that how she's managed to live that long? Is she actually fucking...
I think just Soups. I mean, we could literally see inside her. There was no robotics there. I think Soups are just, they're built to last.
But not the rest of them. The others all aged normally.
The shock of... Well, I think she was the first. She's like the template, the original.
Yeah.
So maybe they've given her a kind of a
but it's like
adjusted version of the formula.
Because Starlight and everyone else grew up from being a child, you know what I mean? Do they just get to a certain age and just stop? Like, that's what...
Maybe. I mean, it could be like the Viltrumites in Invincible. They age slower the older they get. So they age normally until they're about 20 or 30. And then then they just like get progressively slower until they live to like 2000. But stay as ridiculous all through their life.
Questions.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, being sort of 100 or so years old is
I'm kind of heartbroken because I was expecting, obviously, Stormfront to die, and that's kind of so I was all right with that. Wasn't expecting Becca to die.
No, that was...
And for that to play out how it did.
That was fucked up.
I mean, Billy did the right thing after doing the wrong thing, but he did the right thing. And then, but he literally was like, well, he's obviously not going to be his dad now, but he was literally like, you guys go, and he was going to protect them. And then he lost his entire driving force. Poor fucking Ryan. I'm sorry, but like...
That kid, yeah.
He was just sat there going, I'm sorry. Somebody should have just brought him over. Like, her last words should have been to Ryan, not to Billy. Like, really.
100%.
And now all he's got is don't be a cunt. And he's been sent off. But, there is hope in him because he chose to not go with his dad, his one remaining real parent that he had. Because...
His dad's a mental.
Yeah, well, he knew that he knew he didn't want to be like him.
Yeah.
He knew that being like him was what just killed his mother.
Yeah. Giving in, like, doing what he did and it happening the way it did, that could have gone two ways. Complete mental breakdown or, like, kind of saviour complex. I think now he would have learned from that giving in to hate and lashing out only leads to bad things.
Yeah.
So that will... And then, comparing that with, seeing Homelander in front of him, just completely psychotic, I'm thinking that's going to give him the push he needs to go down the kind of anti-Homelander path.
I would hope so. And I think he probably will be okay,
crossed.
providing the people that he's put in the care of are actually have his
best
interests at heart. Yeah, because they may want to make him a machine that's anti-Vought and still end up pushing him in the wrong way because of that. You know, you're giving any government agency this soup child and
I
a
mean,
weapon, essentially.
Madeline seems pretty solid. I don't
Madeline
think
is,
she
but
would.
I don't think she's solely looking after him. Do you know what I mean?
But I mean, she's going to look in on him,
Yeah.
hopefully. I mean,
Hopefully
she can't just
Butcher does
abandon
as
him.
well.
It's risky. That's less sure.
That's his best fatherhood thing he can do, is don't be a cunt. But
It's not a bad rule, to be fair.
Stormfront was terrifying,
Yeah.
right? Like, even just a bit. So first of all, she came along, she fired the car, flipped that over, and then she's like, Ryan, come here, as if, like, he's really going to go towards the person who just flipped the fucking car he's in. But then even, like, every bit of her that got knocked off, and she's still, like, kind of glitching out, and just... You see it progressively through the episode, and we see it through the season, but progressively through the episode, her, like, true Nazi was coming out. I was going to say that earlier, but I didn't want to talk over more that we were talking over, but this episode, even before all that shit happened, they were really hammering in the just true racism bit, and they talked about stuff that I was questioning before, like why isn't Stan Edgar upset with this? How is she okay with him? And they addressed that in this episode.
I'm quite glad they touched on that, because I think a lot of people were raising those questions.
Yeah, you're just glad. How are these guys okay with each other?
I mean, that whole scene with Edgar and Butcher having Gruyere puffs was just fantastic. I thought Giancarlo Esposito did a amazing job in
I really
that
liked
scene.
his meeting with that other guy as well, because... because he was being kind of nicer, still in a very smarmy, superior way, but it was quite nice to see him, because we see him, so far we've kind of seen him be very stern, so even just to have that slight softness to him as well, even in a playful way, he's still being manipulative, but in a playful kind of...
Slightly less, a bit less sort of business-like than we usually see him.
So that was a lot of fun. I mean, I hope Butcher has learnt from this, which is obviously what... Becca wanted him to do and what he's been struggling with all this season, or forever, but with this season especially, with the kind of good and bad. We had Becca telling him no, she didn't want to be with him because she knows that's still in him, and then we had the visit from the dad showing him the polar opposite of what he doesn't want to be like, and it's
very much kind of the carrot and the stick. You can go with Becca and embrace your light side and grow up, raise this child who admittedly isn't yours, but you could be a father figure to him. Or you can go your dad's route and end up sad, bitter, and dead.
And that bit straight afterwards, after she told him, he picked up the fucking crowbar. And I don't know if in that moment he was going to fucking lamp him one, because he looked like he was going to.
He really did.
But then obviously Homelander came down, and I think seeing Ryan maybe go towards Billy and hide behind Billy and be like, I don't want to go there, was the proof he needed that Ryan doesn't want to be like Homelander. Because I think he doubted it himself. Yeah.
Very much. I think there was a lot of doubt in that moment from all parties.
But in some ways, I feel like we got so close to Homelander being kind of good.
Yeah.
He was kind of softening. He was kind of putting the needs of Ryan over Stormfront as well.
Yeah, which I was quite glad to see that.
Yeah.
So I really thought he'd do something horrible in that. So when they were at the whole kind of Planet Vort's restaurant and he was freaking out, I was sure he was going to do something horrible. But then just taking him out, like taking him back home.
Yeah, he didn't even wait for Stormfront.
Down.
He just got him out of there. And then Stormfront was obviously helping him be a better dad in a sense of like how to actually parent, because he wasn't so good at that. But I think even he was kind of a bit like, maybe we shouldn't talk about this stuff with him. But then he was like happily watching the TV about Stormfront being a Nazi and didn't seem to bother him, so I don't really know.
It does feel like we were the closest we're probably now ever going to get to maybe redeeming Homelander. Obviously there's basically no redemption for Homelander, he's a psychopath, but it felt like if we could have had a bit of time with him, with Ryan, with Becca, without Stormfront, we might have got the closest we're ever going to get to a Homelander that isn't completely irredeemable.
You have to wonder if had he taken Ryan at that point, would he have still tried to be a good dad? Because he said, did you do this? And he said, or I didn't mean to. But when he said, come with me, it didn't look like, come with me, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
It looked like, come with me, I still want my son, And it looked like he was going to take him away to... So I feel like, it's not... It's not a test subject that's safe to do, but I feel like it would have been interesting to know what would have actually happened if Homelander had taken Ryan. Obviously, without any external influence, he still would have been a shoddy father to him and probably brought him up terribly. But I think that could have been the thing that would have softened him. Yeah. But he's back to just being a fucking, like, juvenile, having a wank on the top of a building, going, I can do whatever the fuck I want, because he's just like a spoiled child.
Yeah. That's
exactly what Becca's point was the lack of having a mother and you know, this kind of caring figure in your life. That's how he turned out. That's why he's so sort of socially and, like, emotionally inept. Is because of that. But so the fight obviously was amazing. That was what we've been wanting for so long, was everyone just kind of getting involved and everyone taking the hits, and it was amazing that Maeve turned up as well to help.
I was very glad to see that.
And then the three girls just kicking the shit out of Stormfront. And even obviously Stormfront's a female as well, and it was so funny watching, because the entity is the boys. They're called the boys, and the boys were just like,
this ain't our fight.
The girls.
Girls get it done.
Yeah, they were just stood there doing nothing, and then the girls kicked their ass, and then they went over and they were like, oh, are you guys okay?
I've got to say, I'm quite glad that they didn't over-choreograph the fight. It wasn't like some ridiculous swoopy blast. It was just, they literally just threw her on the floor and surrounded her and kicked her until she couldn't get up.
But then she flew away, which is the one thing she has that they obviously
code.
don't have. I'm a little bit worried about where the fuck she's been taken to and the fact that she's still alive. Because
she's going to come back looking like freaking Darth Vader.
Yeah, I feel like they're literally just going to, where she wasn't a cyborg, they're going to maybe make it all, you know, they might be able to regen limbs and stuff with, we know there's a regenerator. You could maybe use that technology. If they can do stuff with Compound V.
Well, I think what's entirely possible, they're just going to pump her for the V and see what happens. Which, because I mean...
Which really, they should just let her die at this point. She's not helpful to anybody.
They emptied clips at her and nothing happened. I don't think they could make a prosthetic that was strong enough to, like, function as her body does. Their best bet to keep her in and make still have her be a hero is to just pump her full of V and hope she can regenerate. Because any kind of, especially with someone whose power is throwing electricity, like, if you try and put a robot on that, it's just going to short circuit every time she does anything. If she even has her lightning powers anymore, she lost both her arms.
It was just really creepy the way she was just like talking in German and, like, you know,
in shock.
She just seemed like the Terminator. It got to the point, the minute she got pissed off, she just progressively got more and more like the fucking Terminator, just completely emotionless killing machine. And even when her eye was gone and bits were gone off her, and she's just it was scary.
I've got to say, Becca went out like a boss.
Yeah.
Blade to the eye. Very well done, actually. She did better than all the boys.
It's just so sad because she didn't die in like a fight. She died as an accident from Ryan, who was trying to save her, and did the one thing that he didn't want to happen, which was killed her.
That's gonna leave some scars.
Yeah, I just hope he's all right. Like, you know, and she was right. It's such a scary thing to have a whole nother, you know, potential Homelander. Like, you don't want that.
And I mean, it looked like whatever beams he was throwing out, they were... I mean, to be able to completely decimate a Stormfront like that, they must have been powerful.
But he can't control it. Obviously, they were trying to get him to, like...
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, even once he's learned how to control it, he'll still be able to hit those levels.
Yeah.
Which means potentially his eye blasts are stronger than Homelander's. Considering he was shooting her in the tits and it did nothing.
Yeah, but then I guess it's whether he can control it or not.
Maybe like get like Cyclops.
Well, he probably can control it, because obviously say he was a kid and it was first learning to do it, it would be like Ryan's. And so I'd imagine he's learned to control it, and that's why he's able to control his level of blast on Stormfront. We also really need to talk about the fact that Kimiko got her neck broken and then she just fucking got back up. Like,
that was awesome.
How does that work? Is that just her power? Is she unkillable? Like,
it'd be quite good power, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I know they're all pretty much... They're all, like, strong, bulletproof and stuff like that, but she got her neck broken. And I don't know if it's to do with her, like, power set and stuff, because I think her main power set is just that she's
really strong.
Really strong, and just quite, like, fast and stuff like that. She's a bit like Maeve, really, in that sense. Yeah, well, yeah. But, I mean, that's Maeve's power, essentially. It's just kind of being really strong, isn't it?
He's a bit lame.
And a bit like Black Noir as well, I suppose. Because he's just like a ninja, but also really, really strong and powerful, but also, you know, weak to nuts. These nuts. So that was amazing. And then I guess the other big question mark and point is the fact that the fucking
Victoria
I can never
Newman.
name that's her name. I just want to call her AOC because it seems like
It's
she's
obvious,
based on her.
It's obviously because again in the comics.
Although I'd like to hope that AOC doesn't have head popping powers. Otherwise, I think.
don't know.
Well, I think Trump...
if I was going to trust anyone to have them, it would be her.
Yeah, but I think Trump wouldn't still be around if that was the case. So.
Fair point.
She, it was her, which is then it just raises so many questions because I was like, so was she doing all of that in the hearing? Why?
But one thing I did,
like, why would she be popping everyone around her own heads in her own hearing?
Yeah.
And her whole mission is supposedly to take down Vought. So is she not wanting to take down Vought? Is she a Vought machine?
There's one detail I spotted. This may be a massive reach, but as it zoomed in and we saw it, like, oh, Newman's the one popping heads.
Her eyes.
She had the white glazed over eyes, which in every property I've ever seen is usually a symptom of mind control.
Right, yeah.
So while it was clearly setting up, it was, you know, it was showing she's coming in as the anti-Vought, trying to get rid of them to clear the way to be her to be in charge.
That's why.
Or was someone just using her as a kind of
that's
proxy?
That's why I thought, was she a doppelganger? Because I saw that eye change thing, and I thought, is it her, or is it an imposter pretending to be her? In which case, but then why would they need to be her to stand outside the building to do it? Because there's no benefit of doing that as her, unless you were doing it to receive the phone call in the first place.
Maybe.
But then I don't think it is, because she then walks into the building, Huey applies for the job, that sets up for the next season. So it clearly is her, I think. I mean, you never know with the boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mind control thing is quite a good idea.
Or unless the eyes were blanked out because she was like remote viewing and she was sort of hovering over. And
yeah,
that's
like
how
she's just a I don't know what the word is, like a cell agent kind of thing, you know, where being controlled obviously from
like
afar.
proxy,
yeah. And also, so Cindy didn't pop up again in this pop. So I don't know if she was
unless Cindy was controlling her.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's part of it. Was she just planted in the season to throw us off the fact that she was the head popper? Because we really thought it was the guy from the Church of the Collective.
I can't remember his name. It doesn't really matter now,
No.
so who cares?
But
just call him Kovac.
so whether she's going to turn up next, whether Cindy's going to come back and turn up in the season, whether she's even related at all, or whether she was literally just there to throw us off.
To be an Easter egg.
Yeah. Or throw us off from. Because she obviously had that kind of power, so everyone would assume it was her, but actually, big surprise, it's not. It's
fucking new.
It's this chick, yeah. Wow, so that was an amazing episode.
Yeah, that was an absolutely... That did just about everything I could have hoped for a season finale.
I don't know how I'm going to edit it. I really don't.
Good luck with that.
Because there was loads of content, and we were just like, the whole way through. So, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, even though I kind of knew the spoiler, it didn't end up actually being the spoiler because she's still alive. And also, the way it happened was not how I thought everything would have gone down. It was just, And now, so we've got the 7, right? Have we? So we've got Homelander, Starlight, who's back there for some reason. I really don't understand. I guess she said obviously she's trying to do good from the inside and the right side and be there to control the bad that Vought does, because it's better than just avoiding it and leaving and doing your own life.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. So we've got Homelander, Starlight, no more Stormfront. Fuck you. A-Train, Maeve.
Black
Noir. Is that 6?
That's 6.
Starlight. Homelander. Black Noir. Maeve. A-Train. That's it, isn't it? Because obviously Translucent was the one that was lost in the first. So they're only the 5 right now, right? Yeah. So why, when he said to the Deep, was he like, there's only one space?
there's only one space for a returning member.
Right, okay.
As you can see, one is redemption, two is weakness.
So I'd like to think they're obviously not counting Stormfront as one of those members anymore.
I really
whether or not Vought actually is, but in their general outward perspective, they're not.
I have a feeling I know who the last member of the Seven is, but they just haven't been introduced yet.
Who?
I have a feeling it's Jensen Ackles' character, Soldier Boy.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah.
And they're waiting to introduce him for
next season.
Season 3, Episode 1, because he wasn't cast yet.
And I mean, you've still got 11 as well. If Cindy did play, I'll come up again. Everyone's a lot more powerful as well than, like, Kamiko's super powerful as well. She was doing pretty well, throwing down with...
Fucking shit up, yeah. I'm pretty sure...
She laughed. I think that's the only noise we've ever heard her make.
I want to say I was really expecting her to laugh and then to turn out and she was going to say something and then...
like, fuck you, yeah. But that was hilarious. Or she said she was going to kick you in your kitties. But they're so cute as well.
They are, yeah. I'm quite glad. It's like, when she got her neck snapped, I was like, I knew everything was going too well for those two. I was just expecting tragedy, but I hadn't accounted for the fact that she is freaking immortal. Yeah. So that was...
Yeah, that was amazing. I want to learn more about that, though. I want to know what extent...
Find her limits.
What stuff she can actually, heal from and, Anything else from you? Any other thoughts?
No.
Okay, well, that was an amazing episode to finish off an amazing season. Thank you guys for watching along with us. If you enjoyed our reactions and you want to see us when The Boys comes out next time and for any other shows, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps us out. Hit the notification bell as well so that you're notified if we upload any future videos, which we definitely will be.
Oh, yeah. Lots of good stuff.
If you've got any other suggestions for shows that you'd like to see us react to, please do let us know down in the comments. And until next time, guys, see you later.